President Museveni today, in company of the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, Mrs. Janet Museveni, took his vote on to the districts of Buyende and Kaliro as he seeks another 5-year term in the 2026 general election. Moses Magogo, the interim chairperson in Buyende, thanked President Museveni for extending electricity to the district.
Owajiri President ensonga y'amasanyalaze tukwebaziza ntuwebale aye era tukasaba tinobutawuni obwendawulo mwega kali kutuuka mwonna gatuukemu.
Haji Moses Chigongo, the national vice chairperson, preached the message of unity among party supporters, saying they must front party interests.
Discipline yaffe gye twava nayo mu nsiko. Discipline eyo tusaada tugende nayo mu maaso awatali kukuliiso ku muntu yenna. Tuteekwa okweyisa obulungi ffe gaba leaders. Waffe ekyokulabirako eri abantu.
The First Lady asked people in Buyende and Kaliro to vote for President Museveni, saying he has the capacity to protect the national gains.
Uganda suffered for a long time, but by God's grace, He brought us together. He brought the government of NRM. It brought peace and unity. Now it's the responsibility of all Ugandans to protect this peace and unity, that our country may have a chance to go forward.
Because of our philosophy, the philosophy of believing in politics of interests, not politics of identity. We don't look at who you are, we look at what you do. So that's how we have been able to build a national party and strong national institutions like the army, like the parliament, like the judiciary, like the civil service, police, which are able to keep peace in the country.
Museveni held his campaign rallies in Kagulu Primary School playground in Buyende and later at Bulumba Ginnery in Kaliro. The Africa Industrialisation Week 2025 officially launched at the scenic Peak Resort Munyonyo, drawing over 500 delegates from across the continent. Hosted by Uganda's Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives in partnership with African Union and the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, the 5-day event runs through November 21st under the theme, Transforming Africa's Economy Through Sustainable Industrialization, Regional Integration and Innovation. Uganda's Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, Honorable David Bahati, inaugurated the proceedings, emphasizing Africa's urgent need to shift from raw material dependency to value-added manufacturing.
We are very aware that the trade is the lifeblood of industrialization. When we produce these goods, we must trade them. And that's the reason why our heads of state work long and hard to form the African Continental Free Trade Area. Let's take advantage of this huge market.
Minister Bahati later visited various stalls as exhibited by respective countries. The week features specialized forums, the Africa Women Innovation and Enterprise Platform for investor matchmaking, the African Youth Startups Forum targeting healthcare, green tech and digital sectors, the Innovation Industry and Enterprise Convention for Small Medium Enterprises linkages, and the Africa Manufacturing Investment Forum on November 19th, focusing on infrastructure and skills. The Uganda AIDS Commission has called for stronger community action as the country begins countdown to ending AIDS by 2030. Uganda AIDS Commission chairperson Ruth Senyonyi reminded stakeholders that despite Uganda's strong track record in the HIV response, the country is facing new risk patterns, persistent stigma and gaps in prevention and treatment uptake that threaten progress. During the press briefing at the Uganda Media Center in Kampala, the Commission acknowledged a remarkable drop in new HIV infections in the country.
HIV prevalence has come down from 18% in the 1980s to 4.9% currently. But despite the numerous HIV prevention interventions over the 40 years when AIDS was first discovered in Uganda, there is increased engagement in risky sexual behavior. Many are having sex with multiple sexual partners. Many are not using the condom.
During this forum, they also announced the upcoming National HIV and AIDS Symposium, scheduled to take place from November 26th to 28th this year. The event is geared at reviewing the progress and monitor the implementation of the National Strategic Plan.
I would also like to invite Ugandans now for the National HIV and AIDS Symposium at Mbarara University of Science and Technology, Pharmacology Grounds, from the 26th to the 28th of November 2025.
As Uganda prepares to commemorate World AIDS Day 2025, the Uganda AIDS Commission has called for renewed commitment, deeper community engagement, and accelerated action to end AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. The 2026 elections are heating up. Get front row access to every twist, turn, and triumph at newvision.co.ug/elections portal.